Hi guys, Creative Katie, Karen Burchill here. Welcome to my studio. So you've purchased a digital sentiment pack. Now I want you to be able to maximize the use of that sentiment pack and be able to use it for a long time. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. The first thing you want to make sure you do is have it in a place that you know. I'm going to suggest make sure you get it onto a laptop or a computer, desktop, and save it where you know it's going to be. I'm also going to recommend that you either save it to an external hard drive or onto a flash drive like these, just in case something happens to your computer and you lose your files, you still have the sentiment packs. Just makes life easier. Now, the file that you get is a PDF. And basically what that does is it locks all the formatting, the fonts, freezes it so that you can't edit it or lose what I've done to create it. But you can resize it. And as the creator of the sentiment packs, I'm giving you permission to resize these sentiments to suit your purpose. Because I'm sure that, like me, you create on ATCs, 2.5 by 3.5, all the way up to 11 by 14s and maybe even bigger. And you're going to want sometimes that same sentiment in various sizes. So I'm going to show you how you can do that so that when you are looking at the sentiments, while I've played around with the sizes and some are bigger and some are smaller, I want you to know there is that flexibility for you to have it in pretty much any size that you want within reason. Now, disclaimer here, everybody's computer, printer is somewhat different. So you're going to find the settings a little bit different. So you're going to have to look and search for things that I show you. Please don't message me and ask me specifics about what to do, because beyond the general that I'm giving you, I'm not aware of the specifics of your situation. But hopefully, given the step-by-steps that I give you, given the pictures, hopefully you'll have someone there to help you and you'll be able to resize the sentiments. Now, some digital files that you get, sentiment pack, quote packs, different things, the people that created them may not want you to do that and may not give you permission to do what I'm giving you permission to do. That you're going to have to decide yourself. And I know if I was taking a stamp, photocopying it is breaking copyright. So you need to know what copyright issues are in place. But for me, my sentiment packs, you can use them as many times as you want. You can change the sizes as you want to fit your creative process, and you can use them to create art that you sell, as long as it's handmade and it's not digitally reproduced or that you're selling my files as they are. I want you to get your money's worth. That said, let's move on. I'm going to get the camera down and grab my laptop so that you can see the step-by-step process to making the sentiments bigger, actually bigger and smaller. Bigger is a little bit more tricky. So here we are at my laptop, and I've saved the sentiment packs. I made a folder on my desktop. All the digital files are in there. I'm going to double click on it, and there are all my files. So I am going to click on whatever pack I want. I've looked into, I've chosen what I want. I know which sentiment pack I want to get it in. So let's pretend that it's sentiment pack number 3. And it brings it up, the PDF up. Now remember, there's nothing I can do here. I can't delete or change or change a capital letter or anything. It is the way I've created it, and that has locked it in. So when you go to print this out, you're going to the print icon, printer icon here, hit print, and it brings up this. You'll see the information sheet here, and then the settings on the printer. It says there's 9 pieces of paper, so the sentiments are on 8 pages. The name of the printer, how many copies I want, which pages. So I'm just going to pick page 2 and 3. Black and white. I do not want to print on both sides because we're going to cut it out. And if your printer's like mine, that's the default setting, so I need to go and change that every time. Then I'm going to hit More Settings. Scrolling down. Now this is the easiest way. You can set the scale, 80%, 75%, and shrink it down. And as soon as you change that number, it shows you what will print on that page. And as you can see, what will print is a smaller version, so it will shrink it, but you're wasting a lot of the paper. Because page 2 is right here, and page 3 will print out on its own page, and you're wasting paper. So I'm going to recommend that you, let's put it back to 100%, go to the next step. This is the easiest way. This says pages per sheet. And if you click the arrow, you can put 2 pages per sheet, 4, 6, 9, 16. As there's more pages on the sheet, it will be smaller and smaller and smaller. So this only works to make them smaller, which for most of my sentiment packs is a good thing, because most of them I've made bigger because that's something you can't get in a stamp set. That's something that's why I started creating the sentiment packs. So if I put 2 on one sheet, that's the size. Then I can hit print. So I'm going to go back up here because I did print that off. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to print 4 sheets, and I'm going down here, pages per sheet. I'm going to select 4. And you can see it's showing you here that you're going to get all 4 of these pages on one sheet of paper. So if you hit print, go back over here and hit print, the pages I've selected, and then I've selected to print 4 pages per sheet. So here is the sentiment pack, the 2 pages that are the original size. Here I've printed 2 pages per sheet. So I'm just going to put that so you can see the difference in sizes from here to here. Here I've printed 4 pages per sheet. So again, we have from here to here. So hopefully you can see this will definitely work on 11 by 14, 9 by 10 pack. This one's you can use on smaller pages or substrates. And these are getting to the point where they're small enough almost for ATCs or iCads. So to recap, when you go to print, more settings, look for the easiest way. You can look for that scale button and play around with that, but that's very finicky. And waste paper, pages per sheet. And there we go, we can put 9 pages per sheet. And that would be very tiny. Let's just print that off just to see. So you can see how small that is, and these are definitely small enough to be used on an ATC. So once I print them off, if I print off various sizes, from the full scale all the way down to the smallest scale, I would then, what I don't use, I'm going to, put into my sentiment stash binder. And it'll be there the next time I'm creating and I want that page. Remember, you only have to print the one page that you want. You don't have to print the entire PDF every single time. Now, here's another way that you can change the size. If that doesn't work, here's another alternative, but that is probably the easiest way. Remember when we set up our sentiment sampler binder? We printed off 1 copy of every page, and we put it in the page protector, and then we can flip through it. So the great thing about this is we can now take the page, and here's why I didn't want to print it off double-sided. We can take the page and put this right onto our printer. And I apologize if this is moving, so I'm going to take this sheet. This is full size, and I'm going to put it face down on my printer. And I'm going to hit the copy button. And it says copy ratio. And I click on that. And I can go to 129% if I want to make it bigger. I can go to 64%. I can set some of the presets there. So say I go 50%. Black and white. and I have the one page and it shrunk to 50%. So if I was doing a single page, this might be the easiest way. Now, let's do increasing. Now you have no way of knowing how, to visualize how this is going to look. So it's a bit of trial and error when you go bigger. But for the most part, I've made the sentiments big enough. You're probably more likely to be shrinking them. So let's say it's 129. And there it is. It's cut off some of it, but all in all, it got the main part because mostly I have it centered to the page. So I've allowed a little bit to that. But about 129% is about as big as you can get it before you start losing bits and pieces of the sentiment. I hope that gives you enough idea that you'll be able to go to your printer and print the sentiments in the various sizes to get exactly the right size that you want for whatever you're creating. Remember, going smaller is going to be easier, and the best and easiest way is look for the setting that says pages per sheet. The other thing to look for is where it says scale, and you can do percentages, or you can use the master copy from your sentiment sampler binder that you've set up and pick the ratio right on the printer. Have fun. I hope this works for you. I want you to be able to maximize the use and really feel that you're getting your money's worth. If you've created something using one of my sentiment packs, I'd love for you to share it on social media and be sure to tag me. Instagram @CreativeKady. Join my Facebook group, Art Journaling and Mixed Media Creations. I'd love to see your work. Bye for now.